a little late today, but that's okay. Sound is okay. Oop, I gotta mute that. There we go. Okay. Hold on, adjusting audio. I think I left the game sound a bit too low. Where is it? It's 1-1. Yeah, okay. Alright, today we're continuing. I think we're on the last bit of the trial. We're on like the final trial for the day. Which one was it? Should be this one. Right. Yes, look at you guys. My dogs. They have enough brain cells now to use beds. Nick? Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me. Yeah. Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning! I need to lower my microphone. There we go. You look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weaknesses in front of the person you love. But Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. I love Pearl. She's so great. Thank goodness. Nick? This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. What do you mean? What's going on? Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. And don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. Says the woman with the puffy sleeves, the puffy shoulders. And the famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Which means she became a prosecutor at 13. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia, she seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation. God, I don't remember her voice. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Yeah. I don't care I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is. Ah! You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have? Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order! Order! Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Okay. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. Then quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Sorry. Doggos are just snoring behind me. Okay, we heard the gunshots. Those two broke open the door. Okay. I don't really need to press her on this, right? I'll press her later then if nothing happens, but... Requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. You know what? Since she's so good, I might have to press her on everything. Just now, you said those two. Who are the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. How much stuff has he ended up paying for? Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another. Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Question further. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she? This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know, oh my god, I went into British. If you want to, I can't, oh my god. If you want to know, how do I get this out of my system? What this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now witness, continue with what happened. Then quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Faye. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Well, yes, I would have. However... Okay, she got knocked out. You fainted. I became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor. How long were you unconscious? I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time. Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Okay, no knowledge of where she went after that. Is that because you were unconscious? Why, yes. Great. Well, now what? Question further. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? I butchered that. I said channeling. Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. God, her hair is so ginormous. It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness. What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber? Yes, that is exactly what... Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done when she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone. Who was it? The prosecution calls Miss Mimi Miney, who was sleeping at the side room at the time. Mimi Miney? I think you can see where this is headed. Oh me, oh my, it's Mimi Miney. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Mimi Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, like, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake. Man's as spineless as a slug. He's an invertebrate. Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like a little later, someone came into the room like really suddenly. Take a sip of water every time she says like. Oh my god, that face. That perfectly captures the face of someone who's just woken up, though. I must say, it does. Like, where am I? What century am I in? And which timeline are we? It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. I hate this. I can't do Valley Girl. I can't do a Valley Girl. I'm not a Furby. I can't do Valley Girl. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister. Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey? Really now, Your Honor. And Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. Oh, well, this is... Witness. Oh, like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. She's thinking so hard. She's working that one brain cell. It's like fizzling. You can see the sparks going off as the hamster's trying to run on the wheel. My sister, like, this is what she told me. That was no accident. I know this is Mimi, but I'm just gonna read it in Eni's voice. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Just because it's more fun. I was murdered. I was murdered by that person. Oh, that's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Eni? She took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. Her little curtsy's so cute. The end. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Man, my two foghorns going off behind me. Alright, let's press this. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to be totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Okay, someone came into the room really suddenly. Do you know the time? Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when that someone came into your room? Oh, so like that's what you meant? Like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. And no, it's okay. Like it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? And did I? So like, what was I talking about again? Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was like, oh my god, my sister. I hate how James Charles just suddenly played through my head. It's a curse. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? So happy in a sad way. You were happy in a sad way. Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead one alive again? But like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult, but I, like, know all about the crane channeling technique. The point here is to witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop this line of questioning? Nah, let's go. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Well, she should have been covered with blood though, right? Like, there wasn't any reason for me to think, like, anything was strange. But... how? Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection. Did you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? If I say it is, will he tell me to prove it? Well, we'll see where this goes. It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. I'm like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume totally like normal. Looked totally normal. She should have been covered in blood though. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I like go on? I'm gonna present the... I'm sure I'm right, but I will save anyway. Costume looked normal. It should have been covered in blood. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Well, like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. It's a blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order, order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney? I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I, like, didn't mean to snap. Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please. The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? And the blood totally blended in. But it should have been on the white part, should it not? I don't know. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Okay, the side room was kinda dark. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how's my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause, witness. You may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. Okay, costume's purple. The blood totally blended right in. I guess it was purple. It just looks like it was white. That's all in the... Because it looks like, because that's the purple, right? And this is... Isn't this white? I don't know. Whatever. You didn't see the blood? Oh, like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. Okay, persuade my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Hey, she took her sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh? Like, what do you mean? When you... Ooh. Where's the floor plans? Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted to look at. Guide map. So that's the side room, that's the channeling chamber, that's the winding way. Pearl was supposed to be in the winding way. She was supposed to be playing there, was she not? Right? So I feel like I'm supposed to ask her about the winding way. Yeah. Because Pearl is supposed to be there. We're going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? It's very important.
I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. Didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Do I present Pearl's profile?
Maybe I just... Pearl.
You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible. Like, what do you mean? I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. The garden? Yep. Which means anyone walking by through the area would have to have seen her. So, Miss Miney, what do you have to say to that? No! No! Cleo, no! As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at that time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous. It's not preposterous, and I can prove it. What sort of foolish? There's no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Is it because of the broken lamp? Oh, not the broken lamp, but the urn, right? This urn is my proof. An old cracked clay pot. Oh my god, I went British again, goddammit. What is that going to prove? Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it, that's why.
She broke the urn.
Oh! What? Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day? This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? She looks like Doughboy from Ghostbusters when she does that. Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You're a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way, but how do I prove that, right? Let's see. Your lies end here. What do you? The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
Contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
It's in her testimony? I don't know. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So? Like, what does that, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I concede that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way.
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. And don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Mimi Miney. So now's the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Where was the witness when the murder took place? Why, in the channeling chamber, my good sir. Miss Miney was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order. That's why that is.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Mimi Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Where was I hiding? In the corner, right here. Here, of course.
But behind the folding screen.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. She's making mozzarella cheese with her hat. Oh my god. Look at that stretch. Look at them holes. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps, as you know how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Oh damn, she's totally different now. Witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. With the clothing box. Miss Miney, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lada disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box... Oh my god, I went British again. But that clothing box was in that side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
I mean, it's got a bullet hole, can I not show that? And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. This? What on earth? What?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order, order. So what you're saying?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Mimi Miney?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Mimi Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. To masquerade as Maya Fey? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No. Stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea was that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself.
So it's not possible, right? Because, oh my god, one of them did a big snort. Probably Morgan helped? I'm sure it's possible if you were to try. Ow! I thought I said it's not possible.
I don't want to hear if. If you're going to give me if, then give me some proof along with it. Where did Mimi Miney get the costume then? How about the wig?
I wasn't talking about that exact point. I meant people, humans. We want to do something bad enough, then. That's enough. Beyond simply proposing that it is possible for one person to commit this crime, it is the duty of a lawyer to back up his or her claims. Yeah, it's your duty. If you can't do that, then your proposal falls flat. Yeah, it totally falls flat.
Why do you have to hurt me so? It's all right, Phoenix. Huh? It isn't possible for one person to commit this crime, but...
That's right. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Did I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
I'm not breathing into the mic. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. It's probably Morgan, right? That's the only person I can think of who could, is behind this. Has to be Morgan. I can't think of anyone else. This person. If it wasn't someone from Karain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan, Fae.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? She's screaming. Got a good set of lungs on her. I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Oh, is there gonna be some crazy laughing? Ah ha 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 ha. Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry you are still by chance. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving? It's evolving, just backwards. What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is, if this witness is the real murderer, or why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with the medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Mimi Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. It should be this, right? Car accident? Ha! Just as I thought, you bore me with your silly answers, Miss Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. I think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? See now, stupid Gramps? I'm going to explain, so please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital, if I like wanted revenge, then like I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like the guy that thought of the spirit thing was like a Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, ow! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. Oh, wait, did I fuck up? I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. I feel like a lawyer with a whip shouldn't be allowed in court, but I don't know, that's just me. I don't know, we've had a lot of characters in here. Honestly, the judge seems to like getting whipped. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Mimi Miney. Ah, there we go. I knew it. Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute. All right. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you prove the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? I mean, I have to say yes I can, otherwise I'd lose. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Ah! Oh my god. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec. Oh, dun dun dun. Save my progress. Yes. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt? I don't know who is saying this. Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is that no? Oh no, that's Von Karma. Okay. Miss Von Karma? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
And don't you have something better to be worrying about? And say your own situation?
Oh, it feels so weird to see this sprite, to see her like standing in front of me. She's very pretty. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Damn. Is that literally all that happens in the 5-minute recess? Okay. Hello, Gold. How are you? Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Miney Miney had a motive?
I'm doing good. A little peckish right now. Yes, I believe I can. Miney Miney and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Miss Miney, if you please. Okay, like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... that was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister.
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip.
Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Alright, last year in May. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why, duh. Okay, something really bad happened. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. Okay, night of the accident, she was tired. She was totally tired. You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation. It's no wonder. Then that car accident happened, huh? Why not press harder? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True, true. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license. Bitch, yes you do. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. I'm like, okay, anyway. Where is it? Didn't have my license, so I couldn't take over driving for her. Excuse me? Your license photo? Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney? That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What, are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. How did you know he was Ow! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. How? Cry, and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm like, glad you get it, but like, even if I had my license, I like don't think my sis would have like let me drive. How? Don't just stand there to yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow. Miss Miney, what do you think? Why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean. Alrighty. Like, around that time, I was like really close to getting my license. My sis was like this totally big fan of cars and like really valued them. She like had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She like would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Is there something wrong with the car? I don't know what evidence I have. The only thing I can think of is like the article, but I don't know if the article says anything. 2 women's car crashed at the highway center divide. Falling asleep at the wheel. Okay, well that doesn't say anything about the car. I guess we'll just press and see where this goes. So what do you mean by really close? Well, like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. I guess she means for, like, learners? Permit. Oh, wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ha! Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? Okay, big fan of cars and really valued them. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at like a drop of rain. And like, she would notice if someone like touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Let's press harder. Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to like get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? But the thing is, she's a nurse. How can she afford this brand new sports car? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, Miss Miney, what kind of car was it? It was a new car. Yeah. She had like just gotten it. It was like from the UK. The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials? Ah, yes. My boyfriend, the UK, bought me this shirt. And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive. I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes. Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. Okay, my new car was a totally special model from England. There has to be something wrong with this statement. I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Oh my fucking god, it's so stupid. Like, huh? They're expensive and their driver's seat is opposite. Their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in this state. Ay, oh my god, wait. So the person who was driving was, oh my god, this changes everything. It would seem there's no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shape, per the engine, the way it starts, the raw feeling of manual transmission, blah, I can't read that fast. Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. I completely forget that, like, in different parts of the world, they have, like, opposite sides, like... Oh, I don't think I could drive on, like, the right side of the car. I think if I tried, I would have great difficulty. Am I supposed to present the newspaper article on this? I feel like possibly. Yeah, okay. Has to be this. Because then that means whoever was in the driver's seat and who was in the passenger seat is completely reversed. Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be it if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you're in the driver's seat. Order! Order in the court! Order! Order!
Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. He said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney.
That is what Eni said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If you connect all the dots, there can be only one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? I mean, it's supposed to be Mimi, right? Let me just save just in case. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be... Well, it's technically Eni, but it wasn't really Eni, you know? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Mimi Miney, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney, that is your real name.
Of all the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
A facial reconstruction surgery.
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Mimi Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Mimi Miney. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eni. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening, at all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. What? Well, Miss Miss Von Carb.
Why did you say my name just now?
Looks like I've been unmasked.
Witness.
That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this. The malpractice thing, right? That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. Well, considering you don't have very much imagination, Judge, it's not that hard to believe. That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni had been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Whoa! Ow! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. Oh, he fell! He gone! Phoenix! Hang in there! Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud! A sham! He literally passed out. Oh my god. Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty. Yeah! Oh, and he's not there. I wish there was a sprite of him like sprawled on the floor. That would have been really funny. That is all. This court is adjourned. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Oh, yay, we get another cute picture. Hell yeah. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? Hi, Annie. No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box? That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had it planned Oh, she had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... I mean, I showed Pearl, right? I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I don't think I'm wrong. Let's go with my gut. Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Crane Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then? The branch family. My aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearl's would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Date and time unknown at the detention center. Oh, is this where we talk to Morgan, perhaps? My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. God damn. Ooh, that's episode 2 done. Okay, episode 3. Oh, achievement unlocked. I wonder how many episodes this game has. Last one had 5. Maybe this one also has about 5. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight. Oh, a circus. An acrobat? The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica. Oh my god, he looks like a JoJo character. To be fair, a lot of characters in this game could pass off as a JoJo character. You're not a fan of this case? Oh boy. Because of the characters or just because of the way the mystery is? December 26th, Big Berry Circus. Oh my god, it's the day after Christmas. And it'll be like, wouldn't this officially be a year after the thing with Edgeworth? I can't remember. Anyways, both? Oh dear. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. I have a feeling I'm probably not gonna like Maximilian. I mean, I haven't even like heard the man speak yet, but he already looks a little too much for me.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I haven't even caught my breath yet.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly?
It was great. There was a dancing bear, and a tiger that jumped through a ring of fire, an elephant that rode a giant ball, not to mention that guy who flew through the air.
Yeah, Max Galactica. It was absolutely fabulous.
Huh? That? Max?
Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician.
A magician?
No, a magician.
Oh, Mr. Nick.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Does magic have anything to do with channeling spirits?
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Crane Village, and it was during that trying time that I met Pearls. Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self. Ah, it's time to go.
You're right, we can't miss the last train.
Pearls, you remembered the train.
Of course I did. But I don't really understand what everyone means by express train.
Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's gotta be spotless for the new year. Don't worry about it, really.
You're going to visit Mr. Nick on New Year's.
Maybe.
I'm glad you will get to spend your New Year's with your special someone. Pearls!
But Pearly, look, it's time to go.
Happy New Year, Mr. Nick.
She's so cute. Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. Okay, so this is the 28th. Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day. Aw, I thought I was gonna play the full thing. Hello, this is the Wright. Nick, it's terrible. Oh, Maya, perfect timing. Things are terrible here too.
Huh?
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up. What are you talking about? My dirty office. What are you talking about? Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV. TV? Now let's check in at the scene. Huh? What happened? Thank you, we're at the very big circus. Very big circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir amongst the throngs of excited onlookers. The very big circus. That's a circus we went to, right? They're saying that there was a murder. Yeah, they arrested him too. Arrested? Who? Oh my god, I clicked out of my game. Max! They arrested Max Galactica. Oh my god. A popular magician who can fly through the sky at will. Maya said she was a huge fan of Max. Oh my god, I'm taking him in right now. Dear Lord. I don't like this, but I can't look away from it at the same time. Alright, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours at the detention center. Huh? What? See you there. You got plenty of time to clean up your office later. What? Oh well. Alright, off to the detention center. What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max? You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand. Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing. Oh my god, I have to give him the most obnoxious voice. I can't. I would fail. I would be a failure otherwise. He gives me Metaton vibes if anyone's played Undertale. That's what Maximilian reminds me of. That's the vibes I get. Metaton. Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous! What a clever girl. Such a fabulous understanding of events. What's with all this fabulous talk? Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Welcome to the visitor's room. It's Max, Nick. Look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica. All right, sweetie, pick a card, any card. He called me sweetie. Oh, Nick. The time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
I thought you would pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts.
Ah, he got it. He got it, Nick. Look, he got it.
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Excuse me while I go throw up in the corner. I hate this. You know, I thought voicing Edie was bad, but then...
Max.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time.
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
Ugh, I don't want to steal one of his hearts. And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver. Her driver? Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card. I want this one. So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you? Yeah, right? My brother in Christ, you just got convicted of murder. Here he is stealing the hearts of the patrolmen, of the guards, you know, in the jail.
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Does he even know what he's here for? Hey, what about my card? Think of it as a souvenir. Oh my god, is it gonna get added to my inventory? Aw, man, I was hoping it would.
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick?
Why are you looking at the ceiling? Because I can't look anywhere else, Maya. I will combust if I do. I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch. Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely fabulous! Absolutely cringe-inducing! Yes! Yes! Yes, that is... Yes. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't stand this man. Oh my god.
Max, I was hoping you could tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Oh my god. Please don't ask him, Maya. The man will not shut up if you start him now. Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too. The one time the word cringe was used correctly, yes. Why don't you come sit next to me? What is she supposed to do? Crawl face through the glass to sit next to you?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Is he gonna go on a tangent about how nothing can come between us, my love? Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world? If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear. He doesn't even know why he's there? Really? What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max? That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight. Listen, buddy. We already know the only thing straight here is my hair. Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties all in a bunch over nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be surprised if this guy doesn't wear panties. Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not? Can acrobats, well, like magicians, can magicians win awards? I mean, I guess they can. Yeah, I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix, held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I'm the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world. I hate how my hands have started moving. Like I've started the hand gestures. Oh no.
I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician. Okay, Very Big Circus.
You're assigned to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
I shudder to think of if he were to be a witness in court and I would have to like... It's like when Edgeworth or like when Von Karma tisks. This is what... I hate it. There's always that one animation that bothers you. And this is it. This is my 13th reason why. And that's the long and short of it. You sure do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Okay, honestly, I don't think in real life I've watched a magician. Well, that's because I don't go outside. Oh dear lord, are you alright, sir? I don't know if the microphone caught that, but that was my dog. Magic is so fabulous. You have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past. Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract. That's why you signed the contract? Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
Oh damn. Is Maya gonna have her dreams shattered? Everything she thought she knew about this man, not true at all. And then she goes through that brief period of, oh my god, my idol is actually a really cringe man who wears purple suits and flies through the air. I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
Maya looks a bit down. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Oh, hello, Blasby. You're not alone in not liking him. I feel like... I don't think we're meant to like him, right? Because there's just no way they made someone this obnoxious and like this, I don't know, what is it? Extravagant. There's no way... I don't know. I don't think he was made to be liked. Reminds you of Rosewall from ReZero, but gayer. I don't know who that is, but I will take your word for it. I'm actually just gonna do a quick Google check. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I can see the resemblance. I can see it. Alright. Tell me what happened at the Very Big Circus. Last night, the ringmaster was murdered. Oh.
The ringmaster?
Never seen ReZero? No, I have not. I honestly don't watch a lot of anime. I had a phase where I would like binge a couple of shows, but like then I stopped, and then like I just never really got back into it. Mostly because I have a very bad habit of like multitasking. And what I mean by that is I like putting stuff on in the background while I do something else. But then for me, that means I just end up watching the thing anyway. But with anime, unless it's dub, I can't put it on in the background. Sometimes I normally prefer sub anyway, but I should get back into anime. There's some stuff I've been wanting to watch, but I've just been procrastinating.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Oh, that's why it's called Very Big Circus. I thought it was a stupid name for a circus, but now it makes sense. Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. Wait, okay, so this man is literally like, the ringmaster was murdered last night. I'm here in this detention center. I was taken away by the police and questioned. But anyways, I don't know why I'm here. Would you like to take a card? Did you hear I won a prize? Oh my god. You know what? I just think he only cares about himself, that he's just not aware of anything else. The police questioned me at length. Questioned you about what? About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening in his room.
So then why were you arrested?
But in a way, he's misunderstood.
Maybe.
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. I mean, I guess you're detained? And they just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back to reality. Man needs a slice of humble pie. Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster. Oh. What did you talk about? The things that aren't for your ears. Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing, a small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I'm the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes?
That's all you talked about? Of course, it was a fabulous chat. Oh, Cyclops. You guys can't see, but did you know what I just did? I stuck my hand out like he does when he strikes that pose, and I just hated myself for it. Method acting, but I hate it. Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
Damn. I guess I can come back, right? I don't have anything on me. Where can I go? Oh, I can only go back to the office. Maybe I show him my badge. Because I don't have any other evidence, so I'm an attorney. Look at this. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act? I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me?
He isn't wasting his time. Max, you're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over-anxious, I think. Oh my god, watch this. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder.
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me. Why is that? Obviously, because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica. So, I'm the very big star of the very big circus. And that means I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums. Which means what?
Max?
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. Trust me, buddy, I want nothing to do with your magic wand. I want to be nowhere near it. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they? They don't arrest people as a joke.
Look at Max. He's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business. Yes? I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm an attorney. Please help me, I didn't kill nobody. Oh my god. What's this? Oh, his eyelashes fell off. That's what that is.
Didn't kill nobody.
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit. But I kill her. That's insane. I could never. Oh my god. Is this what they call gap mowing?
Max?
I swear, I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm. Okay, I'll take your case. Really? Really? Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks.
Max?
Yes?
What's your real name?
It's Billy Bob. It's Billy Bob Jones. Billy Bob Jones. She went through the 5 cycles of grief in that one sprite animation. What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
I can't believe it. I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney. Yes? A few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you? Now that he mentions it, I did take a card. It was the 10 of hearts, right? What? How do you... He got it right again. What can I say? You two, you've stolen some of my most valued possessions. A 10 of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? I choked on my saliva. God damn it. Alright. I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie. He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
I guess I can I? Oh, I can't go to the circus entrance. Okay, let's go there. We're here again. Yep. But this time, we're here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene. Oh my god, are we gonna see my beloved Dick Gumshoe? Let's find someone who might know something about what happened. Sounds like a plan. Alright.
Look, it's Max.
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, it's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Very Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica.
The stars on his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
Nah, it's alright. The ticket booth? Oh, it's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, and drinks. Not to mention candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. Oh my god. It's been a while since I've had a snow cone. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Me. I would eat ice cream in the middle of winter. I do not care. I will, if it's delicious, I will eat. I would eat something cold in the cold weather. I don't think I would want to eat something hot in the hot weather. Yeah. I don't mind suffering, but I don't want to suffer that much.
Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones?
Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here.
Yay! Wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup.
Hopefully she doesn't notice that discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. Yeah. God, that reminds me of that one time I was walking home, came across a man who was peeing in the corner of the parking lot. minded my own business and kept walking past. The next day, the snow was discolored.
The very big top is so very enormous.
Yep, one look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize, this is the circus.
I know. It really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it?
Man, I can't remember the last time I was in such a large tent. Probably 2 years ago. Is this the ticket booth? This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus.
They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time.
So then why don't you buy one now?
Sounds like a plan.
Oh no, looks like I forgot my wallet. Oh, I guess Nick is paying this time. If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already.
You know I'd never do that to you, Nick.
Of course not. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. You mean just Max?
Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades.
You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you?
You're right. I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top.
What? They did what? I don't think that was why.
This door must lead to the lodging house.
No entry to unauthorized personnel.
Do you really need to say no entry if no one's actually entering? It's almost like a Zen riddle, isn't it, Nick?
I'm not even going to justify that question with a response.
I bet all of the stars stay at the lodging house.
Okay. Oh, and here's the entrance.
Nick, the entrance is right here.
Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows.
I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant.
There's no Dolly, not today.
I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across.
It's not like we're here on business or anything. I think if I ever got a chance to pet an elephant, I would take it. Although I think I'm probably severely underestimating how big elephants are. Okay, so either the lodging house or the big top. Let's go to the big top first. The circus stage. Oh my god, I had a stuttered. The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it? Nick, do some somersaults.
I'm not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults? Is this the bear?
Huh? Nick?
Wasn't me. Oh my god, there it is. Oh, it's a tiger!
Tiger!
He's coming this way! Ah! Oh?
Nick, you're too young to die! Nick!
Stay here.
I'm still here. I'm not dead. Yet.
Nick, are you okay?
Ha! I scared you, didn't I?
I'm so sorry I gave you that voice. Okay, never mind. We're sticking with it.
Regent is such a cute tiger, isn't he? Oh, what's the matter? You two sure are quiet.
Don't what's the matter, me. Nick, he almost died there.
Hi, Happy. Hi, Bubby.
Hi, can I help you? She's sticking her big old head on my lap.
Hi, Bubby. Can I help you?
Ha! He wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? So if you think about it, you're actually really lucky.
Huh?
You agree, don't you?
I guess.
What do you mean, you guess? Why are you agreeing with her?
Did you not see her sparkles of persuasion, Maya?
Woohoo, your costume. Huh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really?
Her voice keeps changing. Imagine trying to tell people a tiger doesn't bite. Yeah. Oh my god, Tiger King all over again. Don't worry. He's just affectionate like that. He just likes to nibble on you a little bit. That's how you know he likes you. Okay, you know what? I can't stick to that voice. I have to just change it because I can't with this personality.
Really? You're the best!
Wow, the tables turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Faith. I'm a spirit medium.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So she's the daughter of the ringleader. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we really look odd.
Nice to meet ya.
Likewise. Oh, well, she's very peppy. Oh, I forget. I always forget. But Regina means queen. So, nice naming choice there.
Hey, Regina. What do you know about what happened last night?
You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered.
Oh, I see. Wait, what did she just say? It's like, it's no big deal. My dad just died last night, you know, it's whatever. Another day in the circus.
So, the ringmaster was your...
Yep, the ringmaster was my dad.
I'm so sorry about what happened to him.
Why do you say you're sorry?
Huh? Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went off on their own. I was the only one who stayed around here.
Why did you do that?
I was playing with Regent.
You know what? I find that funny now. Regina, queen, and like regent, which is like a position. Regent. So she was with that beast. Don't tell me someone named Rex is gonna pop up. You know what? They should have done that. Like, they should have... Well, I don't know what the gender of the tiger is, but if it's male, they should have named it Rex.
Oh, that's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary.
It's scary. Why?
Huh? Regent isn't scary. He's cute. Ever since Leon died...
Well, I guess it's got the accents. Leon? Leon?
Since Leon died, a Regent has been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the lion. Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices. What does Leon mean? It has to have something to do with royalty. I mean, I don't know if the accent makes a difference, but apparently it means like brave and stuff. But like courage, grandeur. Oh, kingliness. There we go. Okay, yeah, okay, there's the king part.
Leon, he died.
Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him. What?
Why did he do that?
Oh, is it because they didn't have enough money to feed both the tiger and the lion?
I'm not sure why he did it.
It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. I mean, she does have those very big doe eyes. I don't think I can show her anything, can I? Do I have profiles? Oh, I can ask her about Russell Berry. There we go. What about your papa?
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room.
His room?
Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. Wonder what happened.
The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself. Alright, let's ask him about Max.
It's Max! Hey, where's Max now anyways?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal?
Of course he's not.
I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what?
Like what she's gonna wear tomorrow? Is that what she's worried about? Okay. Can I ask? Okay, what's on your mind?
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you.
Ah.
Well... What? Really? Then?
Insert, like, Animal Crossing talk.
Oh my, that's incredible, Regina. Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout.
Don't worry about me.
Regina told me that someone professed their love to her.
Profess their love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
Wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways. But she stole his only one true heart.
And then on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well.
Oh my god, okay, it's gotta be this person then that set everyone up. What? Who was it?
Someone named Trillo.
Trillo?
Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Oh my god. I know a tenor is like just one of the parts in a choir or like singing. But why did I think this man was a saxophone? Haven't met him yet. Maybe he's in the lodging.
Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus.
I mean, if you look at her, it's no wonder. She must have some sort of strange power over them. I mean, have you seen Regina?
You're not kidding. 2 people in one day. Even I want to profess my love for her.
I don't blame you. Me too. She's so cute. I think she knows it. I don't think she's this perky. I refuse to believe she's genuinely this perky and like docile. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can ask her. Maybe I can ask Max about the thing, but otherwise let us go back. Oh, we can go to the ringmaster's room. Let's do that. Is that hair or is that a banana in the corner? Wait, don't tell me that's his hair that he puts on his head. It's his toupee? Is that...
This was the ringmaster's room?
Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night.
Now that you mention it, this is what he said.
I wonder what. That's an interesting poster.
Oh, it's a poster of Max. I want it. Nick, I want it.
I want to get out of here. I bet you Maya would totally rip that poster off the wall and take it home. Anyways, what is this? Is this his toupee?
This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara.
And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime.
The ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Are we just not gonna... That has to be his hair, right? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's his toupee. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where?
Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. That's a lot of posters here, don't you think? There are indeed. So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they? She's totally thinking of stealing one. Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here.
But, you didn't even notice that I took one.
She already swiped one. That's my girl, Maya. You're incorrigible, you know that? Max G promo poster. Hell yeah. Why is it in my inventory, huh? Is it the same thing if I click on it? Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action, mind-numbing legalese. You will say, wow! Or perhaps, hold it! Don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. With those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. Okay, I guess we've looked at all of them. What's these? Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. It's like a guided tour of the circus's history. That one in the middle looks blurrily like Regina. This is so cool. It seems like there's so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We could put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. And what if we had a client who was found guilty? We'll just pretend they didn't exist. How's that? Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Are these plaques? All these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. Looks like every year the ringmaster made donations to charity. To the Robot Clown Research Center? Excuse me, what? You're kidding, right? What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Oh, man. I don't know if they were too lazy to draw it. Oh, no, I mean, I guess. I guess they were just too lazy to draw the reflection. Because this is a mirror, but it doesn't look like there's a mirror glass there. Okay, trophies. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. Indeed, just look at all the awards the circus has won. Like, All-County Quiz Championship champions, Ringmasters Association, Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Ball... what? Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Champ, Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. The Beer Belly one, though. Okay. Well, obviously the elephant in the room is this. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top. Oh, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes. What is it? I didn't know that a magician. This salary is incredible. She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much? Incredible, huh? I'd say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it. What's the matter, Nick? Max definitely got a raise, but this document is dated a week ago. Alright. Next, we go to the plaza, and then I'm assuming by then we'll have enough evidence to unlock Max's thing. Alright, lodging house. Is this the lodging house? Oh, I guess we're outside of it. This seems to be a... Oh, this is Phoenix. This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay. Really? So we might run into the stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky. Ah, it's you two. Oh, it's Dick Gumshoe. Okay. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. How is it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal? Because you're always working, Detective. Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show's always the same. Dead body, stage left. Nick, he complained. That's a rarity. Let's get back to business now, okay? Do you guys ever have some lines you can't hear without triggering a memory or a song? Every time I hear Let's Get Back to Business, suddenly, Mulan. I can't. Let's get back to business to defeat the Huns. Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow? Of course, it'll be Miss Von Karma. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she? What do you have to worry about? What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. Oh my god. Poor Gumshoe. I can imagine him in the office just getting whipped to bits. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal. Oh my god. Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Miss Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about. Like who? Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course. You know, Nick's true rival, his love interest, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home? Mr. Edgeworth? You haven't heard what happened to him? Nick won't tell me. Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore. He's not around? Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around? Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay? They act like he's dead. I'm pretty sure he's not dead. Nick? The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he? Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal. It was rather cold. Did he freeze to death? Is that... This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you are standing. Ah! Surprised you, didn't I? I'm not laughing. Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim? Was killed by a blow to the noggin, pal. Heap. It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. It's discovered quickly. But there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit. What was the one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier. Footprints, pal. Footprints. Footprints? Oh, like he walked? Oh! If he was hit in the head, how are there only one set of footprints? Is that basically what it is? Look at this picture of the crime scene. What's this? This wooden box under the body. No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now. And what is so mysterious about the footprints? Oh, whoa, calm down. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture. The victim's footprints are on the scene. Well, that's right, pal. Problem is... the killer's footprints aren't there. Bingo. Where did the killer come from and where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying. Or did he? A flying culprit. That's when something just clicked in my head. This animation is so funny. He's just this little guy floating. There's no way. Flying is impossible. That's right. Flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible. What's with the hollow laugh, pal? I meant nothing by it, pal. Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him. Maybe I can show him this? You know, I can't tell you to anything. Okay. Stingy. Stingy? When you put it so bluntly, it kind of hurts my feelings, pal. Maybe I just show him Max's profile. It looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere. He is a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad. Billy Bob Jones, have you met Billy Bob Jones? Billy Bob Jones just rolls off the tongue so nicely. Billy Bob Jones, a very big circus. Billy Bob Jones, a very big circus. Sounds like a tongue twister. But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal. It's not just his attitude. I've got proof, pal. Huh? He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat. Well, it doesn't have very classy decorative elements. Max uses a cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbol. Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand.
I must have hit a nerve. Maya will do anything to stand up for her bias. Well, that's what he said. Who said? Eyewitness. Eh? Tell us about the eyewitness. Anyways, have you met Regina? What is his name? Russell. Oh. Anyways, have you met Regina? I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers at the circus. They're certainly a strange bunch of characters.
You don't say.
Well, not stranger than you, I suppose.
That was cold.
I'm sorry, I was just messing around. Okay, same thing. Alright, can I ask him about anything? Eyewitness. So about the eyewitness. Oh, you know I'm not going to tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card. Oh well. Oh, I just remembered. What? I forgot to mention that you two are barred from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason, just something I remembered to tell you.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out. Don't you dare, pal. Can I go? Mo's room. Bye-bye. Why has he got carrots on the ceiling? Is this a clown? Oh my god, those dog shoes. I wonder whose room this is.
The name tag on the door says Mo on it.
Guess he's not here.
Wow, it's a real mess in here.
My room's probably worse, though.
Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later.
Oh my god, what is that, an accordion? There's just so much to look at. There's a crack in the ceiling? Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. But how do you punch a hole in I guess if you're wearing stilts, you could punch a hole in the ceiling.
Hi, P. Can I help you?
I'm sorry, your brother took space on both the beds. He's kind of hogging everything.
Can I help you? You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Okay, what is with these carrot lights? I want to know. What the hell? There's a string of carrots here. How strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots or if he's using them for some sort of gag. Well, shaped for her pleasure.
Clown equipment's so funny looking.
He's got a balancing ball, a unicycle. He's even got a trampoline, although it's broken. Oh, maybe that's what that hole is. Maybe he was jumping on the trampoline and like bonked his head on the ceiling, cracked his skull open. But they're all broken.
Maybe he was just a little too excited during practice.
Who knows with that guy? Maybe that's part of the gag. I bet you this was the other guy that proposed to, well, not proposed, but confessed to Regina, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies. The joke's on you. Treat your peons right, and the classic funny jokes are funny.
Wow, Mo's very studious.
The joke's on you, huh? All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. Must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try one of those on.
I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office.
In our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Not to kink shame anyone, but like, I just remembered that some people have a thing for clowns. I can't say I feel the same. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas, laid on his bed in an excellent manner.
What? Those are pajamas? You mean he goes to bed dressed as a clown? Ew.
You know what? It was right. It's got bananas and funny shoes.
Awesome! Look at these shoes. They're great.
Forget the shoes. Check out that great gag banana peel.
You sure it wasn't Mo's snack after lunch?
Are you blind? Look at how many scratches there are from people slipping on it. Alright, I don't